Cast iron wood stove. Various ingredients. An old teapot. Okay. It's filled with cold water. And I can boil it! I still need that steam, because I definitely think that's the way to go right now. Okay. Yes. The water will cool soon. Okay. Quick. Go up these stairs. And put it on the mirror. Steam it up. Aha! Reflect on yourself in the heat of passion to reveal knowledge that the cold eye of logic sees not. Condensation from the teapot steam has revealed a hidden message. I'll add this clue to the letter. Okay. Those seeking wisdom must first know their own foolishness. Reflect on yourself the heat of passion to reveal what the cold eye of logic sees not. Knowing yourself, you may look upon your master, meet his imposing gaze, and seek to understand what lies beneath. Thereby learn the question, if not the final answer. Curiously, the message remains visible even though the condensation has evaporated. That is curious. Maybe I should show it to Kaufman again? Only by answering the riddle. Okay, that's completely useless. Knowing yourself, you may look upon your master, meet his imposing gaze, and seek to understand what lies beneath. I mean, that makes me think like one of the statues outside. And there's no teapot to pick up, right? Okay. Let's go outside, I guess. Maybe to the statue with the thing that he was holding. Central statue portrays a cloaked figure. The vessel has a small hole in it, just large enough to see a metal object hidden inside. And I can't take that metal object. Imposing gaze. Imposing gaze. Is that the painting of the professor? Maybe? Because that's my next guess. This. Look upon your master. Aha! Meet not only his imposing gaze, but seek to understand what lies beneath. As I suspected, there's a small key taped to the back of the picture frame, and a note. I'll add this clue to the letter. The question is the world from the peak of man's tallest tower. The answer yearns up to it from the root of life and time itself. Answer yearns up to it from the root of time of life and time itself. I mean, the root of life makes me think of trees. The time itself, it's older than the mansion, so maybe that's referring to the time, though it's a little odd. The question is the world from the peak of man's tallest tower. Just makes me think of the image of the tower in front of the building. This thing. Maybe I should change it and then go to the tree. That feels a little weird, though. but let's try it. This tree, the oak tree. This oak tree looks ancient, probably older than the manor itself. Yes. Nothing. But I do have a key that presumably I can use on one of the locked doors. So let's try that. Go to the basement, maybe, where we can find the tree roots. The key doesn't fit here. Dang. Okay. That was a bust. This room? Key doesn't work here. It won't open. We only have one more locked room. Ooh, okay. So maybe the tower? I don't have good memories with attics. A shelf covered in old ornaments, pieces of metalwork, and pipes of strange shapes. Can I take any of it? I can't. Ooh. Some kind of round mechanism, like the one outside. Bird. Crow. I don't know what this is. Is it another crow? Is it like an eagle? Oh, interesting. Here's the oak. So maybe it's still relevant to what I was thinking of. Oops. Nope, didn't mean to do that. The answer yearns up to it from the very root of life and time itself. I should check if there is something hidden near the tree. Oh, I guess I had to do this first. The queen has removed her mask. The central statue portrays a cloaked figure holding a clay vessel. The statue portrays a clergyman hiding his face behind a mask. This statue portrays a sage hiding his face behind a mask. The statue portrays a peasant woman with her face hidden by a mask. Anything else? No. Okay. Let's go back to the oak tree. It looks as though something has been concealed beneath the thick roots. Another note, and a key bound together. I'll add this clue to the letter. It is truth our ancestors knew, and with stone silence come to unknow. This key has been engraved with the shape of a feather. Shape of a feather. Well, I'll try the basement door now, since the other key led to the attic. Won't fit. That's curious. Feather key. Feather key. Trying to try out all the doors again. Key doesn't fit here. Dang. A feather. Feather. Where did I hear the birds? It was in the study. Where was the study again? Oh, it's this way. Okay. Here goes nothing. Yup. Yup. Oh. Okay, this is less scary than I thought it would be. Still kind of creepy. Who's been taking care of the birds? If the head maid person, housekeeper, couldn't get in here. Inside this cage, there is a bird with a black head and orange breast. The sign reads, Firhula, Firhula, or however you pronounce it. A truth that our ancestors knew and through stone silence came to unknow. There's a small compartment in the base of the bust. Inside this, a note that only by entering the gnashing jaws of primal horror. Primal horror? The basement? I don't know. Inside the cage, there's a crow with black and gray feathers. The sign reads Corvus Cornix. Inside the cage, there's a small bird with black and white wings and a feathered crest. The sign reads Upupa epops. The bird is black with a yellow beak. The sign on its cage reads Turdus marula. The bird inside has a gray breast and brown wings. Passer domesticus. A bird with red feathers on its head and breast, Ruthicus rubicula. An embroidered cloth covers this cage. On it's written, if the birds are silent. The phrase trails off. The birds aren't silent, though. There's a bird with a pale brown breast inside this cage. The sign reads Lucinia megarhoichus. A curious bird with long legs. The sign on the cage reads Porphyrio elenia. Through the glass, I see rolling hills covered in snow. I mean, this makes it so that I can pick it up. So I guess I will. The bird inside the cage has yellowish brown feathers. The sign on the cage reads Cardulia fleverostis tris. Yeah, I butchered so many of those. All of you bird lovers are gonna hate me. What should I do? Should I cover them? The bird inside grows suddenly quiet. Should I do this with all the birds? Bird inside suddenly grows quiet. The bird inside grows suddenly quiet. The bird inside grows suddenly quiet. I'm not sure this is actually doing anything, but I might as well go through with my theory. Silence is what scares people, maybe? It's like a magic trick. Nothing. Carefully embroidered cloth, the beginnings of a phrase is written on. If the birds fall silent. I don't know what that means. I put it on all of the birds. Nothing happened. It is truth our ancestors knew, and with stone silence come to unknow. That only by entering the gnashing jaws of primal horror. An engraving on paper. The script is from a language unknown to me. Only by entering the gnashing jaws of primal horror. I guess I should have connected it. I guess I just never thought of a lion's mouth as primal horror. There's something hidden in the lion's mouth. A lever. I think it has triggered some mechanisms inside the manor. There's also a note here. I'll add this clue to the letter. Will you at last know truth? Could this be the last part of the riddle? Anything else with this one? No. Okay. No, you got nothing else to say? Basement's still locked. Secret passage. Probably opened up somewhere. Anything here? No. Okay. Secret passage has opened at the end of the corridor. This looks like Professor Wright's archive. I should bring Kaufman here at once. Experiment 1885. Let us see. Have a look at this. Be careful, there is a small key inside the folder. 1st of August, 1885. Results at last. After many months of tedious observation, something has finally come from the other side. I heard the sound of footsteps exploring the proximity of the stone archway. This would seem to verify my hypothesis. Absolute horror is the key that we seek. 20th of September 1885. Now that they have proven themselves useful, I have installed 2 new devices in the outer tunnels. I dare not go deeper. I have not heard it again, but I know the thing might still be down there, in the dark. Redacted. 12th of of November 1885, containment in the underground tunnel has been breached. Redacted. Gone. Underground tunnel. You mean the basement? 15th of December 1885, I have no choice but to abort the experiment. It can no longer be controlled. There is but one thing left to do. I will seal the tunnel and hope that the abomination remains forever entombed within. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I have a feeling that we're going to have to open it. What is this supposed to be? It seems to be a log that the professor kept during one of experiments almost 7 years ago. It is noteworthy that one of the entries has been redacted. But what is written in there? It can't be true. It must be some kind of hallucination. A sign of Professor Wright's illness, maybe. Perhaps, though we should not jump to conclusions. We can conclude that the professor had another working place underground. Perhaps that key opens the basement door. There could be a route through this underground tunnel. Meanwhile, I will keep looking through these documents. There must be something more than that folder among the mess. Oh, so you're going to keep reading through the documents while I go down to the basement. I see how it is. Okay, well, we'll just end it here for now, and we'll check out that basement in the next episode. Ta-ta!